Welcome to Shomach Shov on the Daf Shir sponsor Lui Nishma Sarim Yakasholm Le'Abba Sitzchok. We're holding Bava Basra Daf Samechtes. And the Gemara Mudbei speaks about the case when a seller says, except for that specific tree, that specific dekel, that one palm tree. Says the Gemara, we check it out. If it's a good tree, so that means he wanted to exclude that from the sale. If it's a bad tree, so he meant to say all trees should be excluded from the sale. Says the Rashbam, what does it mean, a good tree? So the Rashbam, Diklatavu, Kloimar min ha Beinoni. Good tree means not good tree, means a middle grade tree. That they do enough fruits. So then it means he's excluded only that. Diklabisha means it's a bad tree. So you see here, the Rashbam gives us a yesod that when it says good means a good, and it also means middle. The Beinoni, the middle one, is also included in good. And this is pointed out in the Tshuva Sefer Tzemach Tzedek HaKadmoin, the early Tzemach Tzedek, Siman Yud Aleph. He brings the following discussion. What happens if you have somebody who was obligated to give to his friend begodim toivim, good clothes? Can you give him Beinoni begodim? Can you give him middle grade clothing as well? So it says that Tzemach Tzedek in Tshuva, he says, I bring you two rayas. The toiv includes Beinoni. One, our Rashbam. Rashbam says that a good tree means a middle grade tree. Second, he brings the Gemara in Rosh Hashanah. The Gemara there speaks about the Shloisha Sfarim Niftachim. You have the Sefer of Tzadikim, of Beinonim, of Rishoim. How do we know about the Sefer of Beinonim? So it says the Gemara brings the pasuk again. It says, Yimochu mi Sefer the Sifrim shel Rishoim. Chaim the Sefer shel Tzadikim. Tzadikim like a Sefer Sefer shel Beinonim. So the pasuk, when the Torah says in Tzadikim like a Sefer, referring to Beinonim, we associate the Beinoni with the Tzadikim. So you see over here that the Beinoni is, if you have to put, where's the middle ground person belong to? More to the Rishonim, more to the Tzadikim. He belongs more to the Tzadikim. That's the Raya of the Tzemach Tzedek. The Marasham in Tshuva, Chelek Beis Siman Kuf Tzedek Zayin, brings this Tzemach Tzedek, and he starts by saying that the Raya from our Gemara is not a Raya. Because here he's saying, what are we talking about? We have someone who says, I want to exclude a tree. So when it's like this, if it's a bad tree, he means to exclude all trees. If it's not a bad tree, that means that specific tree. Says the Rashbam here, when the Gemara says the words diklotavo, it doesn't mean good tree. It means a middle grade tree. It comes to exclude the next sentence, which is a bad tree. Here, because of the next sentence, you speak about bad, so then I know that good doesn't mean necessarily good, it means Beinoni. But stam, when a person says the word good, it may mean Beinoni. And he says the Raya for Gemara Rishon is also not a Raya, because when it says tzaddik means someone who is nitzdak bedin, tzaddik mishpatoi. And because of Beinoni wins the din, because matek klapi chesed, so therefore he's also including tzaddikim regarding the din. And he goes on there to bring his rayas to here and to there. So this is an interesting discussion, is a Beinoni included in toiv or not? Just to conclude, that the Gemara in Shabbos of Kuf Mentesa Bey says, the Gemara brings that Yaakov Brita Bas Yaakov said, Kol shechaveyu nenash al yodoi, ei machnisim oiso b'michot mechitzos HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Someone who causes his friend to be punished, so he doesn't go into the place of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Says the Gemara, how do we know that? So one goes back and forth and concludes and says, it says in the pasuk, Gam onush latzadik loy toiv. It's not good for the tzaddik to cause the oynish. Says the Gemara, what does it mean loy toiv? Ain't loy toiv ela ra. Loy toiv means bad. And it says, Ki loy kel chafetz reshahato lo yigur ra. By HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the ra doesn't stay with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So if someone causes a punishment to his friend, it's loy toiv. Loy toiv means ra, and because it's ra, so that means it can't be with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Says a very sif engel in Gedorin Yashas, who says, it says loy toiv. Loy toiv, maybe it's not good, but maybe it's not bad. Maybe it's in the middle. And just to add to this, as a side point, B'milsa de B'chuso, Rav Yitzchak Hutner Zatzal told to my father, Bodel Chaim Toivim, when he was in Shidduchim, so it says in the pasuk, Lo Toivi Hoyso Odom Levadoi. It's not good for a person to be alone, but it's also not so bad. It's nicht schlecht. Lo Toiv can be not good, not bad. Zok Rav Yitzchak Engel, no. Lo Toiv means bad, because Beinoni is also good. based on the Rashbam by us. So anything is either good, great, or it's Beinoni, which is also good. If it's nish good, if it's loy toiv, by definition it's bad. The only way to say loy toiv is if something is bad betachlis. And this is based on the Rashbam by us. And as mentioned in the name of the Tzemach Tzedek, this is really ha'achana to Rosh Hashanah Yom Kippur. Because we know, as the Gemara tells us, Rosh Hashanah that tzaddikim nichtovim la'alter. The Beinoni mutluyim v'oyim until Yom Kippur. So as Mediocre in the Rambam, the Beinoni wait till Yom Kippur, and then they are zoiche b'din as a Beinoni. Meaning, at the end of the day, in the end of the process, the Beinoni are joining the tzaddikim to be zoiche, because the Beinoni is part of good. Beinoni is also toiv. Anyone who wants to join the Shomachshava email list to WhatsApp group, please email shomachshava@gmail.com.